Hello everyone, welcome to Officer Adda 24/7. So today we are here for the grand launch of Victory Batch for CAIIB 2024 preparation, and this batch we are going to start from the 13th of February. So we have Nikita ma'am here and we have the Vishal Mantri sir here. So today the Victory Grant launch batch, and this is a target batch for the CAIIB. So this is going to be start from the 13th of February, and we have the four mentors here. Niharika ma'am, Vishal Mantri sir, Suprabha and Nikita ma'am, right? So Nikita ma'am, over to you.
Exactly. So welcome class Officer Adda. So I know that you people are so much curious that because we know that from the April your registration will be going to be start. So that's why you need a particular batch. That's why we have just put this name as a victory batch, because anyhow you have to achieve the victory by just attending this batch. So in this batch, I think this is the one of the you can say the best batch in which we are going to teach you in a very detailed form. We are the four mentor here in this compulsory batch. The four compulsory subjects are there and we are going to teach you in a very detailed manner. We know that which module is important, which type of question will become, and in the previous days when when you people just go for the exams. So after the before 1 week, I think you people understand that 1 week is sufficient to crack this exam. But nowadays the paper are becoming more difficult and difficult. So that's why you need this target batch so that you can easily achieve and crack this exam in a single and a first attempt. So over to Vishal sir.
Yeah, hi, welcome all. So one point which I would like to note: those who are newcomers to JIV. See, there are two parts over here. Those who have already given the exam and those who are newcomers to the exam. Those who have already given the exam, many of you might have given it in the old portion before May 23. That's the general habit. Some of you might have given in few of you might have given in the new session also, but many of you might be newcomers now. Those who have recently joined the banks or those who are now planning to go for it. So important over here. Those who have already given the JIB is not the same as it was that earlier before May 23. Because as ma'am told you earlier, people used to think that 1 week studies, just solve some objective questions, just type some ABCD and come in, get clear. No, it's nothing like that now. Now remember, JIB and CAIB both have come to the same level now. Importantly remember, it's not now that JIB is easier and CAIB is tougher. It's nothing like that. Number one. Number two, regarding this portion as such, the portion is vast now. Earlier there were 3 subjects, now there are 4 subjects completely, and RBWM, AFM, this Liga, and this basically PPB, and this economy part as such. So remember, all the subjects are related to the present day situation of the banking. And mind it, everyone remember, this banking is nowadays just a part of the financial system. Many of you might have seen the news of Paytm going in. The Paytm news is going on, plus many others. What are they doing? They are coming up in the competition with us. Remember this. So we are not the sole holders of the loans or sole givers of the loans nowadays in the financial field. That's why you need to be abreast. You need to be on the heels. Okay, and that's why you need JIB and CIB exams. Okay. So now Niharika ma'am's details. Niharika ma'am, I think so. She's not there, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, ma'am can introduce
so we have 4 compulsory subjects we have. So here we have the 4 mentors. Nikita ma'am, she is going to take your BRBL subject in English medium as well. Then Vishal sir, ABM and BFM. And me, that is Suprabha Mudgal, ABM subject, and your HR elective in the English medium, right? But Niharika ma'am, she is going to take your ABFM subject in the English medium, right? So Niharika ma'am is not here, and this batch is actually a comprehensive batch where we are covering your all the compulsory subject, but your elective papers are not included here. So all the compulsory paper, that ABM, BFM, ABFM and DRBL we are covering here, right? And this is the 78% discount which we are offering now on the victory batches, right? This is on the store right now. And the JIB CIB Mahapack, right? It is also there. The 1100 hours online live classes you will be getting in the Mahapack. Then test series, ebooks and videos also, right?
Okay.
So Nikita ma'am, what about the CIB Mahapack? And
Okay,
so Niharika ma'am is also here.
Yeah, Niharika, ma'am, please first of all tell me about your subject at the ABFM.
Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am. When we talk about ABFM, ABFM I find as a very interesting subject, but yet challenging. The first part and the last part, matlab module A and module D is more or less pure theory. But when we talk about module B and C, it is pure finance. That means if you can do module B and C properly in terms of hardcore finance, D will become a piece of cake. A is already a piece of cake. That particular module has been prepared so beautifully that module A is more or less a story that you're reading. But when it comes to module B, it opens your eyes towards the area of hardcore finance. So that means when you're talking about ABFM, ABFM has management and then it leads towards the area of financial part of it. So overall, it has two numerical modules and two pure theory modules. A scoring area for all those people who have a little financial knowledge. By advancing it further, you can definitely score very well in this particular examination. But please remember, this is a very extensive subject. That means it takes a lot of time to complete this particular subject. If you don't start in time, then you should not be praying for some miracle that would happen in the last 1 week that you will be able to complete it at that point of time. That's one of my tips for this particular examination, that don't take it lightly. Just like BFM, this is also a very lengthy and extensive subject.
Yeah. Just to add on the BFM subject, yeah. Here, I'll be taking BFM subject over here, BFM and some part of ABM. So remember, in BFM, it's completely numerical. Almost 60% are numericals and 40% is theory. So, and remember, many of us think that the theory might be easy as such, because numericals we consider it as tough, but it's nothing like that. Theory is equally hard in BFM as compared to the numericals also. Now coming back, as ma'am gave you the information about the ABFM, similarly for BFM, module A and module B, these are the toughest ones, and C and D depend on B. That's important. So if you are thorough in module B, then it becomes C and D become a cakewalk for you. So coming to the point on this, everyone should focus on all the subjects with the equal importance, all the four compulsory subjects. Okay? Yeah, ma'am.
Exactly.
Is in ABM, we have 4 modules here, right? So
Yeah.
in ABM, actually all the 4 modules, they are totally completely different from each other. Like module A is all about stat, then HRM, then followed by the credit management, and then the last one is the compliance and vigilance in the bank. So that is completely, it's like a 4 subjects in the ABM. So here Vishal sir is covering module A and module C, and I'm covering your module B and module D, right? So when we are talking about BRBL, Nikita ma'am, what about that
Exactly.
BRBL
If
subject?
I just talk about the BRBL subject, so this is the law subject, and in the June and December 2022, if I just tell you the brief about the paper, so in the BRBL only the one-liner question and the case study question were there that generally come in the exam. But this time in this one, December 2023, the exam pattern is totally changed. Now you have to focus on each and every even section also. You have to learn the year of the act also. Because in this time, the one-liner question, case studies question, paragraph-wise question in which the 5 questions were there. Then they have asked the act, and then without option question were also there in all the 4 compulsory subject. So I think the difficulty level of the paper level is now becoming more and more difficult. So that's why you have to attend this batch, because in this batch we are going to give you the live classes. In the live classes you can easily ask the doubt here. Okay, then first of all, if you are suppose not able to attend the live classes, you can see the recorded session, and whatever the PPT that we are presenting you, it will be converted into the PDF form, and you can just, I think no need to make any notes. The PDF is sufficient to, for the revision, okay? And you are also getting the mock paper, ebook, and the chapter-wise question also, and the teacher will also provide the question in their class. So I think this batch is sufficient if you really want to crack this exam in a single attempt. Yes,
Correct.
ma'am.
Yes, so we have
I would
yes,
just like to add one point on what Nikita ma'am said. PDFs will be given to you, and you also have the mock test and ebooks in this, right? In the
Exactly.
pack only. So you students can give this test and upgrade your knowledge as such. You can check wherever you are going wrong, what is happening, what is your knowledge level. You can definitely go through it. Because ebooks and tests are the most important ones for clearing any exam along with the classes.
Exactly.
Okay? Yeah, ma'am.
I would like to add one more thing. I'm so sorry for interrupting
Sure,
there.
sure.
But when we talk about the ebooks and the test series, there's one more thing which is required from the banker side as well. This is what we are providing. Thinking about the fact that every banker doesn't have enough time that they can manage their families, their traveling, and their studies by the same time. We can reduce their working by providing them ebooks and our notes. But one part which is required from every banker is do not inculcate n number of resources and on the last day ask all the faculties what should I study on this particular day now because I'm confused because so many resources are there. From the very beginning, when you start your studies, the first thing you should do is start thinking, am I going to study this on the last day or not? Or if I am not, then have I prepared some quick notes for my study as well? Because when we talk about the online classes, one problem that bankers have started facing is they are looking forward towards binge watching. We can watch n number of classes at one point of time, we are done. But when we talk about the BFM numericals, when we talk about the sections of the laws, you cannot remember the ABFM numericals by just looking at the videos.
Yeah,
So one thing I would like to add for every banker is we are providing these thinking about that you do not have enough time to make all these. But from this, you should also prepare your own set of notes which you are going to study on the last day. Because our part is done here. We can give you n number of things and we will provide you till the last day. But your part has to be done from the very first day as well.
Correct.
yes, so be focused and choose only one single source of for your preparation, right? So we have the online live classes here, test series we have, ebooks we have, and the video courses we have. So if you cannot watch the live classes, then you can watch the recording classes also, and test series that will help you to crack out your CIB exam in the one single attempt, right? So we have the G batch and Victory batch. Victory batch is actually your English medium batch, and both these batches they are starting from the 13th of February, right? The study plan, complete study plan is already uploaded in the Victory batch, right? So ABM and sir I think BFM also from the 13th. So
Yeah.
ABM and BFM, both the subject from the 13th of February we are going to start, right? And these are the feature that online live classes, test series, and e-books you are going to get in your Victory batches, right?
Correct. In fact, just to add on this, on the batch part, everyone please note, the notes and the PPTs which we prepare everyone should know, it is directly from your books. So the point here is, you need not follow the books again, because what happens, many of the students have the doubt, what is taught and what is there in the books, is it same? So be sure about it, it's from the books itself. And the succinctness means small, we have made it precise. Otherwise, the book is of around 700 pages per subject. And that's not possible to read within next 3-4 months. Okay, so that's why we have made it to such a level that only the important points are noted over here. And there are more chances of these points being repeated in the exams. Okay, and also remember, in exam, it is important to know what is to be studied, and it is also important to know what is not to be studied. Both the things are equally important. So those are taught in the classes. So definitely do attend the batch. Okay, yeah.
Yes, so this code that is CV24 you can use for the avail the discount on the Victory batches, right? And here we have the batches and you have to type here that is Adda 24/7, right? So here we have the category of GIB and CIB, right? In the GIB and CIB, we have the category of CIB June 2024 exam. So we have the Victory batch here. You have to click here and type the code that is buy now and CB24 that is. CB24. This code you need to apply, and the price is that is 5519. So if you will be using the Adda application, then you will be getting the 1% extra discount, and coin also you can use here. So CB24, this discount you can use on the Victory batch, and for the Mahapack also, you have to click on the CAIIB Mahapack. This is CAIIB Mahapack 2.0. So you have to click on the buy now and then use the code that is CB24. Enter. Then apply your detail here, and this is the price for CAIIB Mahapack 2.0, that is 7473. Right? So 78% discount currently is going on, and the price is 7473 on the CAIIB Mahapack. So Victory batch is actually included in the CAIIB Mahapack. So in CAIIB Mahapack you can watch the even other your resolution batch, your other batches also bilingual and English medium as well. So Nikita ma'am,
exactly. In the CAIIB Mahapack, one more benefit is that, in the previous session, whatever the marathon and the mini marathon that we have taken, you can also see the that session in the CAIIB Mahapack. Even, you have a 5 elective paper, so you can see the video courses of elective paper in this session. Suppose if you elect the HR, so you can just start your preparation, in this CAIIB Mahapack. And if you want to attach with, till June. So I think in this CAIIB Mahapack, whatever the revision batch and the selective batch that we will launch before the exam, you can see this batch also in the CAIIB Mahapack. So I think CAIIB Mahapack is one of the best one in which you can easily crack your exam.
Yeah, and one more point to add about Mahapack, very important one. Suppose if you attend, let's say 5 batches, okay, some Hindi, some English, you attend 5 batches. So it means that you are doing the revision for 5 times on that subject. So if you do a revision for 5 times on any subject, it's almost you have done with your paper. Okay, it's that simple. So just attending the batches also 5 times, 4 or 5 or 6 batches, plus attending the test and the ebooks. That will give you enough practice and enough strength, I would say, to attend the papers and clear it very easily.
Exactly.
Yes, so CAIIB registration is going to start from the first week of April, right? So you have around 4 to 5 months for your preparation. So join as early as possible, right? Victory batch, because this is actually the detailed batch which is going to start from the 13th of February, and around 4-month preparation is more than enough for the CAIIB exams, right? So if you are going to join this batching, that I think that the chances will be very higher that you can crack your CAIIB exam in the one and single go, right? Sir, any other thing which you would like to add upon?
We'll track this here. Only one or two points which I would like to summarize, not add actually, it's already done. So just to summarize here, studies from our side, PPTs from our side, classes from our side, the details from our side, and the practice from your side. These are the only 2 strengths, right, which will make you clear the exam. Okay, that's the only point which I would like to summarize on this.
If I have to be honest about the CAIIB Mahapack, there is one particular point which I personally liked about our Mahapack is, if we go on to this area now, this is a question which I've heard from many of the bankers before registration and during registration. Ma'am, which particular optional subject is easy? Which particular subject should I choose? Ma'am, is this one easy or that one easy? The point is, first of all, when you ask this question, I have to ask you, what is your educational background and what have you already done? Till the time I don't have a word with you regarding this, I cannot let you know about the subject. So, you don't have to ask me anymore. If you go through the Mahapack, you will find all the optional subjects there. That means, go and open each and every optional subject. Attend the first class, second class. If you can understand 80% of the technical terms, this is your subject.
Yeah.
By the time of registration, you will be more comfortable actually. right?
Because then you are absolutely clear that this is the one which I want to choose, because I think this is what I've seen with most of the bankers, that ma'am, shall I learn some new subject, but at this point of time you already have 4 messed up subjects which are crazy level big and at the same time difficult as well. Now you want to add another one. This is a cherry on the top ki theek hai, this is also I have to do. Why to put yourself under that situation? Go through the Mahapack, you have all the subjects, buy the Mahapack and watch at least the first 2-3 classes of each and every of them. You will come to know that this is the one I want and this is the one I just don't want. And that will give you the clarity. And on the registration day, you won't ask even a single person ki main bharu ki kab bharu, and whether I should go for this one or that one. That would be done by you and
At the time
yourself.
of registration, you have the clear idea that which elective you should choose. As Niharika ma'am is already right. So all the best for your upcoming preparation for CIB exam, and be ready for the registration which is going to start from the April month, right? So all the best. Take care and